Hello to you. Here we are in the month of May. We've made it through those April showers, and here's hoping that May brings us now plenty of flowers. That's why I wore this dress. You know how it goes. April showers bring May flowers. Here they are. So we got a lot going on this month, and I can't wait to tell you all about it. Welcome to the world according to Gayle. Don't you just love a good love story? I'll go first. Yes, we do. And if you're like me, you got to check out this new movie. It's called The Idea of You. It's on Amazon Prime Video. It stars Anne Hathaway, love her. And let me tell you, it's a fantasy with a capital F. It's also a whole lot of fun, also another F word. I found myself pulling for Anne because I actually like an older woman, younger man combo. The movie is based on a 2017 novel of the same name by Robin Lee. Anne Hathaway plays Solin, I like that name for Anne, a 40-year-old single mom who takes her teenage daughter to Coachella and strikes up a conversation, and that leads to romance with Hayes Campbell. Who's Hayes Campbell? He's a very good-looking, talented boy band singer. Think a little Harry Styles vibe. Oh, and he just happens to be 24 years old. Did you hear me say Anne is 40? Here's a look.
How did you guys meet? We need to know the story.
We met at Coachella. Hi.
Hi.
This is your trailer?
Yeah, I'm in the band. We're performing on the main stage.
August Moon?
Yeah. I met someone tonight. I feel a little inspired.
So here's the question. Does this couple make it? You know it's a rom-com. It could go either way. I know many of you out there have some doubts, but you have to see. You can watch The Idea of You starting May 2nd on Amazon Prime Video. It was a lot of fun. Serena Williams, she's got a long list of accomplishments. Maybe you've heard of her 39 Grand Slam titles in tennis, or how about this, 4 Olympic gold medals, or the fact that she is the highest paid female athlete ever. A lot of people coming for that title, but Serena's still the reigning queen. Now she's adding beauty entrepreneur to that very impressive list of achievements. The retired tennis star just came out with a makeup line, and I love the name. It's called WYN, W-Y-N. I was talking to Serena the other day, as one does, and she told me that she called it that because she likes to win at everything she does. She says, Gayle, I can't help it. I'm very competitive. She also shared why she felt compelled to start a makeup line in the first place. Why, Serena, why? I want to talk about makeup because I heard you say that makeup has been a lifelong passion for you. Help me understand it, because for me, it still feels like paint by numbers. I do.
No, this is what you need. This is what you need. So this is so much easier. So imagine me, I'm traveling everywhere, right? And then I'm in the middle, I'm in Eastern Europe, I'm in Asia, I'm in all kinds of countries that, you know, I still have to show up for events and I still have to look representable. And how
you'll have to look cute like Serena Williams, yes.
I want to look cute, you know, but how difficult that was for so many years to be able to find someone that was able to do your own makeup. So I actually literally traveled for decades learning and from different people how to do my own makeup, because that's what I had to do, because I was in all these places I didn't know how to do my skin color.
Can I tell you what I like about the packaging? I love that you can see the colors.
Yes.
Normally you have to open up the thing, see what the colors, open up the thing, see what the color. I love that you can see the colors.
Yes.
That must have been, you had a hand in the design of that. Even
because again, it's always busy lifestyle. Like we don't have time to think about it. You can see the colors on the outside of the packaging.
Yes.
This is all about the active everyday woman. Like, you know, obviously I don't look like this every day, but when I am doing different things and I don't necessarily want to look a mess, I can just throw on my skin tint, throw on my blush, which we call MVP, and then just go about my day, use a little lip liner, love my brows. And it's just a curated collection for the everyday person. And that's like literally most of us.
Hello, everyday women. Serena's done this just for you, a curated collection. So I am wearing Charge. Isn't it cute? I think so. WYN is available now at WYN-Beauty.com. It is almost impossible for me to pick my favorite Beatles song. I know you've got some. I Want to Hold Your Hand, Yesterday, In My Life. It goes on and on and on. But I guess if I had to choose one, and again, it's very difficult, I always love Norwegian Wood. Go ahead, sing it in your head. You know Norwegian Wood. I love that song. You know, Beatlemania was at an all-time high in the early 60s, and Paul McCartney, yes, Paul McCartney, and I'm not just saying this because of the story I'm about to tell you. Paul McCartney was always my favorite Beatle. When I met Oprah for the first time, we were talking talking about the Beatles, and she said, Paul McCartney was my favorite Beatle too. We bonded over Paul. Anyway, Paul McCartney is giving us an inside look at what it was really like in a new photo exhibition. This exhibit features photos that Paul took on his own Pentax camera back in the day during the band's first US tour. You'll see pictures of John as in Lennon, George as in Harrison, and Ringo as in Starr. The prints are displayed alongside video clips and other archival material. So I went to the opening at the exhibit last night, and wow, it was great. I was thrilled to get that invitation. If you're in New York and you want to check it out, you can do this very easily. You got to go to the Brooklyn Museum from May 3rd through August 18th. That gives you a big chunk of time to go and drool over the Beatles, to check out Paul McCartney's personal photographs, 1963 through 1964. They're calling it The Eye of the Storm. It's good. Anybody who knows me knows that one of my favorite foods is a good old cheeseburger. I often say if I had to pick a last meal, it might actually be a good old cheeseburger and some french fries and a good milkshake. And while we're at it, throw in some banana pudding and a couple of cupcakes too. But I'll never pass up the chance to have a great piece of fried chicken. So when I heard about this new place that it recently opened here in New York City, actually Shelby's the one that told me about it because I didn't hear nothing about it. She came to me and was talking about it. It's got a very interesting name. She said, we have to go there. So I asked a few taste testers to go with me. So it was my favorite niece, Mackenzie, my nephew, Cameron, Mandy, who's here at Oprah Daily, and of course, Shelby. Shelby, come say hi to the people, because this was Shelby's idea. Hey. Shelby's idea. So when she showed it to me, I go, how do you even pronounce this? It's a bunch of consonants run together, but it's called Coco Dock. Coco Dock. It's a fried chicken concept from Gracious Hospitality. Now, this is the same team behind the Michelin-starred Cote Steakhouse. Their thing is fried chicken, caviar, and champagne. So what I ask you is not to like about that. Sweet and savory, I love them. I love them.
The sweet and spicy really gets you going, but they're both very good. You don't need a sauce for either of them. The mac and cheese pairs well, as does obviously the champagne.
Our goal is to what?
Deliver the high quality ingredients with a reasonable price.
Mission accomplished. You know it's a good sign when you go to the restaurant and there's a line already. The restaurant opens for dinner at 5. People started lining up after 4 o'clock. So it's always a good sign when people can't wait to get in. And let me tell you something, you are not going to be disappointed. Chef Kim, he was really nice. He came out. Well, we asked, could we please talk to the chef? We want to tell him how much we enjoyed this experience. So Chef Kim came to the table and he says that many people think of fried chicken as a guilty pleasure. He wants you to think of it as pleasure without the guilt. You did that, Chef Kim. You did that. In fashion circles, the first Monday in May is a very big deal here in New York City. That's because it's when the Met Gala is always held. Some people say gala, some people say gala. I like Met Gala. The annual fundraising gala is held to benefit the Metropolitan Museum of Art's Costume Institute in New York City. It really is a charity raising event. Anna Wintour wants you to know that that's the main reason for this gala. It's to raise money to support this museum. But it's turned into so much more in the fashion circles. It's the hottie-hoos and the hootie-hoos. Who gets to go and what are they wearing? The red carpet is always filled with fashion-forward looks from some of the biggest celebrities. Some of my favorite looks from past years include anything, and I do mean anything, that Beyonce and Rihanna have worn on the red carpet. I used to sit and wait to see when they would arrive because it was always something fantastic. This year, the theme is Sleeping Beauty's Reawakening Fashion. And the dress code, according to Anna, is the Garden of Time. Co-chairing the event, of course, with Vogue's editor-in-chief, Anna Wintour, Jennifer Lopez, Zendaya, really can't wait to see what she's gonna wear this year because she's been killing it on the red carpet promoting her tennis movie Challengers, Bad Bunny and Chris Hemsworth. And then Shock of Shocks. I was invited this year. What? So this is stepping way out of my box. So I went to Adam. It's great because our offices are right next to each other. So I went over there and went, Adam, help, help, help. Because what am I supposed to wear? He's been helping me with my dress, and I'm very excited to say, I kind of like where we landed. Maybe we'll show pictures later on. I'm excited. Now the thing I'm worried about is, how do you make it up those steps without a railing? I'm very, very nervous about that. I might actually go and practice a couple of days ahead of time. Make it up the steps without a railing and with high heels. Pray for me. For more of The World According to Gayle, head to oprahdaily.com. And as I say at the end of every Zoom, leaving meeting. Click.